An epic accident unfolded in Melbourne on the morning of March 31st, 2023, as a collision occurred just after 9 a.m. on Robinson's RD in Ravenhall, near the Deer Park bypass. The chaotic scene unfolded when a truck carrying containers attempted to overtake other vehicles on the road, but failed to stop at the intersection. In a disastrous sequence of events, the truck collided first with an oil tanker truck, and then with a transit van. Fortunately, the oil tanker truck, though involved in the collision, was empty that day, averting a potential environmental disaster. However, the impact of the collision left 2 individuals trapped inside one of the trucks, requiring the urgent intervention of emergency services. Rescue efforts commenced just after 10:30 a.m., with emergency crews working tirelessly to extricate the trapped individuals from the wreckage. Despite the challenging conditions, both patients were successfully freed from the debris, albeit after hours of painstaking work. On March 28, 2016, tragedy struck the Kunynsky region of Russia when a fatal accident occurred on the Baltic Highway in Moscow. It involved a man at the wheel of a VAZ-2107 who tragically veered into oncoming traffic, subsequently losing control and colliding head-on with a heavy truck. The collision resulted in the deaths of 2 individuals, the driver of the VAZ and a passenger. The severity of the impact was such that the passenger car was almost entirely demolished, as depicted in chilling photos and videos captured at the scene. In the aftermath of this devastating event, the community mourned the loss of the victims and grappled with the harsh reality of road safety. The incident served as a stark reminder of the importance of responsible driving and adherence to traffic laws, underscoring the potential consequences of reckless behavior on the road. February 22, 2024. Two individuals lost their lives in a violent collision at a welcome center on Interstate 95 near the Georgia-South Carolina line on Wednesday night. The incident occurred when a speeding truck entered the parking lot of the welcome center, colliding with a second tractor trailer and setting off a chain reaction involving 6 vehicles. Both truck drivers involved in the collision were pronounced dead at the scene. The drivers of the other 4 vehicles emerged without injuries. Initial assessments by emergency crews suggest that the cause of the accident may have been the truck driver, who was traveling at high speed, falling asleep at the wheel. Cleanup efforts following the collision lasted over 12 hours, with the charred remains of the vehicles cleared from the scene. However, the smell of burnt tires lingers as a reminder of the tragic event.
With their nails done. Girls with their nails done. I like the girls with their nails done.
Jill Bradford, 46, miraculously escaped with minor injuries after her red Nissan Altima was crushed by a semi-truck on the Skagit River Bridge in Washington. The harrowing incident unfolded on Interstate 5 as Bradford was driving across the bridge. As traffic slowed down on the bridge, a semi-truck behind Bradford failed to notice the congestion ahead and collided with her Nissan Altima. The impact was so severe that Bradford's car was nearly flattened under the weight of the truck. In a remarkable turn of events, Bradford managed to crawl out of the wreckage despite the severity of the collision. Washington State Patrol Officer Rocky Oliphant, who responded to the scene, expressed astonishment at the collision. "There's really no word to describe this collision," said Officer Oliphant. "I have never seen anything like this in my 14-year career."